All right. So it's been what, like 3, 4 days since my last video. For anyone who watched that, thank you. I'm gonna do a little segment right now where I'm literally just gonna talk with some friends and talk about video games and shoot the shit with them. Me and my friend Drew here. Say hi, Drew.
Yo, what is up?
Yeah, me and my friend Drew here are just gonna talk shit, and we've decided to call this concept old man rambling. I get it. We're not all that old.
Because we are, speak for yourself, I'm pretty ancient and prehistoric, I'm creeping up on that big old 3-0.
That's not even slightly old. Calm down, you. Oop. But yeah, that's literally what we're gonna do. We're just gonna talk about just our personal experiences and just random things about video games. And Drew here had a amazing topic he wanted to start off with. What was it?
You see, I wanted to originally do, a popular one, good old Skyrim, but then I was thinking about it. No, Skyrim's too easy. We gotta make this more interesting. Kingdom motherfucking Hearts.
Okay.
A game that, I used to love, but has since, just slowly looked down this massive hill and thought, what the hell?
You know, you know what really turned me off from Kingdom Hearts? Don't get me wrong. I've even played the newer ones, and the gameplay has not fallen off, except for Chain of Memories, but we don't talk about that one. But the gameplay itself has not fallen off, right? It's still enjoyable.
Yeah,
I can play.
it's been very solid. Yeah.
Yeah. I can play any of the Kingdom Hearts games again, except for Chain of Memories, and just sit down and not even understand what's going on and go like, okay, this is enjoyable to play. This is fun to play. But that's not the problem.
Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts 3, for example, like the gameplay looked phenomenal. It felt great, although it did get a little easy at times here and there. And some of the, what was it? I forget the name of those super special weird
Where you summon like
Disney,
actual
Disney World rides kind
yeah.
of attacks that just kind of break the fight and just kind of end things prematurely. Aside from relying heavily on those, the gameplay looked amazing and it was fresh and cool. But my main gripes is that's only one half of a game.
Yep.
You can have good gameplay like that, but it's not going to carry something that's being driven by a story.
And Kingdom Hearts is the most convoluted, like, asinine bullshit story that I have ever, like, played. There's no series I can think of that has, or no video game series I can think of that have a more self-indulgent, just convoluted plot. Do you know how many systems you needed to get every single Kingdom Hearts game, the story, on release?
I think it was close to like 3 to 4. Let's see. Let's start with the fresh. You had the PlayStation 2 for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Then you had the GBA for Chain of Memories.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 consoles we're up to. Then you had, Birth by Sleep for the PSP.
Yep.
So we're up to 3. And I believe, Birth by Sleep was the DS one, wasn't it?
Yep.
I don't know. They're all fucking the same nowadays.
But yeah, okay, that's 3 DS.
Yeah, then you had the DS for numero 4. And now with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. You need the PlayStation 4 to get all the current games, HD, Final Mix, Prelude, Final blah 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 blah, Remix, Redux, however many fucking things Tetsuya fucking Nomura wants to add on to this damn title to make it 2.0.
See?
I hate that so much. Oh my god. But yeah, that brings us up to like what, 5 now? That I say?
Yep.
4 or 5?
Yep.
Yeah, and then and now the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or I think PC.
No, I think it's only PlayStation. I want to say I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I know Kingdom Hearts 3 came out on the Xbox too, but
really,
it's the Xbox One, so what do you fucking do?
But yeah, the fact that you needed 5 different consoles to get all the game's experience, on top of the fact that not only did you need 5 different consoles, but you also needed, I think, even there's a mobile game, even like a straight up cell phone game as well that I think is canon. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Just to play a series.
My problem with the story starts to come in. Originally, admittedly, the plot between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 was kind of like, okay, you didn't play Chain of Memories, but you still understood a lot of it. Chain of Memories was not a requirement.
Yeah.
It's just literally everything after that, with all these final mixes and these side games. It's when these side games became so relevant to the plot that the main story lost sight of what it was.
Yeah.
To me, that is just poor planning and poor writing, because why are side content, side stories relevant, like, not like relevant, but like
Plot
stupidly
vital.
important to your, vital to your main plot?
And it's just not
That's just,
realistic, right? It's not
yeah.
realistic for someone to have 5 different consoles to get a full story.
Yeah, now you could use the cop out of this. Oh well, you just get a PlayStation 4 and you can just get all these final mixed versions, HD versions.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah,
you
blah,
can
blah.
do
But
that
here's the thing: when
now.
you grow up with, you can do that now. That is looking back in hindsight, or in, with future sight or some shit, whatever, how you want to word it. But growing up with this, I was like, what, in my teens? Yeah, I
Same.
was in high school, barely
Same.
in high school, getting out of high school. So you had to look at like trying to get new consoles. They were expensive.
Yeah.
$200 for a PlayStation 2, $100 for a Game Boy DS. Vita's, or not Vita's, the PSP was like what, $100 as well.
Yeah, it wasn't realistic.
Shit that, yeah, realistic as a teenager, unless you were like a entitled rich kid, you didn't have that easily. At least I didn't. You know what? I got one console in like, a decade.
Right?
I was fortunate to have the PlayStation 2. I was fortunate to get games when I did, and that was only birthday and Christmas, and maybe if I was lucky, sometimes in between.
Right? So, same thing with me, right? I had, in fact, the first time I played Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts in general, it wasn't even mine. Me and my friend played it all the way through. Anytime we'd go over and I went over and slept at his house. I already had a Game Boy Advance, so that one was easy. But I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 2 until like 2 or 3 years after, when he didn't want his PS2 anymore. He gave it to me, and then I had to like work so many like lawn mowing jobs just to buy Kingdom Hearts 2. And this was once again like 2-3 years after it was released. So having all the consoles necessary just to play these games back then, just really?
See, you at least stuck with the series. After a certain point, I'm like, I can't keep up with this. This is getting ridiculous. And then I just stopped, because it became too much of a hassle to keep up with it. Because again, you deviated from the plot already, introducing like, okay, so you deviated from the plot. So all right, explain. I want someone to like realistically explain to me the whole Roxas, Sora,
Okay.
whatever stuff.
Oh.
If you could just do that for me, just help me out here, because to this day I still don't know what Roxas is, or whatever his name was with the Keyblade board being Majagger, Aqua.
Yeah. See. Okay. The
All
best.
I know is Aqua was Norded, and that's like the latest thing I've only cared about at this point. It's just like, whatever.
So one of my friends told me like one of the best ways to describe it is that Kingdom Hearts is kind of like time traveling Star Wars almost, with Terra, Aqua, and Ventus being like Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and who gave me an example of. But it's just so convoluted. The original Keyblade Wars happened. Terra got infected by Xehanort, and he became like Terra Xehanort, and Ventus was like the apprentice Keyblade warrior, and he like faded into Sora, and then Sora split off, and his memories were in. It's just really convoluted.
You see that? If you explain it like that, it's just you were making something needlessly complicated.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not opposed to a convoluted story, because you can make convoluted good. For example, look at the Dark Souls series.
Right.
They did a fantastic job with it. Do you know why? Because the story in of itself is not the focus. There is a story there, but here's how they want you to do it. You pick up the pieces, you put it together how you think it plays out. And as a result, it works for it. There are clues and whatnot where you can, infer of like, oh wait, so Gwyn, the fucking sun guy, he, set the first flame. Yes, that's stated. But then you look at some other stuff and look at, like, my boy Solaire. My boy Solaire could be implied that he, in his world, linked the fire and got his son after, you rudely took away his son, I might add.
Yeah.
Dick move there.
Yeah.
Dick move.
But yeah.
But that's how convoluted it can work.
As opposed to having all these tangents of time traveling and just, like, alternate bodies and alternate realities and all this stuff. And this is a game. This is a Disney game, mind you. This is a Disney game with Final Fantasy mixed in. I'm like 99% sure that most people who play Kingdom Hearts don't actually and actively care about, like, the story themselves. They just...
I mean, at one point I did, but again, it just got so hard to follow. I'm like, okay, this is... What?
Yeah.
Suddenly... And see, another big gripe is, this was supposed to be... This is a jab at Kingdom Hearts 3 now, because from my understanding, there's absolutely no representation of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's none.
I mean, to each its own, it's fair, all things considered, but the problem that I have with that is the fact that in Kingdom Hearts, this is a love child between Square and Disney. This is basically taking their two flagships and merging together. At the time, that was Final Fantasy, and, well, Disney's Disney, and, it's a multi-billion-dollar, damn near probably trillion-dollar company. But that's a topic for another day. But it's supposed to be this love child between Final Fantasy and Disney. And, while technically the Disney, or the Final Fantasy aspect of it was very lackluster and weak and just kind of non-existent, it was still there.
Yeah.
But in Kingdom Hearts 3, they just straight up, ignored that and just killed it all altogether, finally.
I'm guessing what's happening here is that Disney's like, hey, we have more money than you. Push our characters more. I could be utterly wrong about that, but I don't know.
I mean, I believe it. It's Disney.
It is Disney.
That mouse is going to take that bat to your kneecaps if you don't listen to me. Oh boy, Sora, you got an awful spring in your step. It'd be a shame if something happened to you.
Alright. I think that is a good place to stop, though.
Hold on, I got one more thing.
Alright, go.
And this is just about my boy Donald Duck. I adore Donald Duck. He is my favorite Disney character of all times now. But here's the thing. Why, and this is, again, not complaining, but it's still like just a nod to how just bad the writing has become. In spoiler warning, fucking Donald obliterates some dark dude.
He kills Terra Xehanort.
He eviscerates him. He goes God Emperor of Mankind onto Horus on him with the Zeta Flare. Now, my problem with this is there is nothing, absolutely nothing in the entire series that alludes to
him
Donald
being that powerful,
having this much power. No,
not at all.
Nothing alludes to it at all. No even slight, hey, Donald's a pretty skilled dude, or maybe he's been tampering with forbidden knowledge he shouldn't be doing. I mean, the motherfucker can't even heal me, and you expect me to believe that he can just data flare this dude? Nah, I don't buy it.
I think this will be a good place to, like, start in like showcase just how strong that he is. I'm gonna have a little clip just showcasing it. But yeah, I think for right now that's a good place to stop. Again, Drew, thank you for being here with me. I will probably do another one of this in a little bit, and I'll probably start my next LP soon for anyone out there watching. For anyone out there watching, thank you. Anything else you want to say, Drew?
Come on now.
What? Say it again, I didn't catch that.
You can do an Octopath Traveler, come on now.
That's a long game. I will be doing a certain RP.
Great.
Oh no, it's amazing. It's an amazing game. If I ever reach 1,000 subs, there is an RPG an old school classic RPG that I will be playing. Period. I don't care how long. It's not even that long. But yeah, for anyone out there watching, thank you. Later.
Yeah.